Let's go!
Folks, wife's still in bed. Got up at 6 a.m. Got my video starting to yeah, that's right, Stewie. Got my video starting to upload. Now we're gonna hit the road with the FZ. Go pick up a new bike. So if you guys are avid viewers, then you'd know exactly what kind of bike I was looking for. It's powerful. It's all get out and lightweight. Like, the torque is phenomenal. It's just, I barely ride it anymore because it's to the point where it's not as comfortable as I'd like it to be when I ride. I love the power, but I would like to have something a little more comfortable now. And Ashley hates riding it too, because the back seat, to be honest, is like riding on a rock. I was looking for a sport touring bike. If you remember right, what I wanted was a Honda VFR 800. It's not the newer one, the body style before the last one. It had the tail exit exhaust, was pretty technologically advanced for the year it came out. It had a VTEC motor in it, and they were impressive as a motorcycle. Lightweight, a little more comfortable to ride. It was more of a sport touring bike, but it was just, they're very neat. Single-sided swing arm in the rear, and all kinds of stuff like that. Well, I've been trying to trade for I've been looking at them, I've been trying to trade people. Nobody wants to trade for this, which is understandable. What came down to is I needed to find somebody that was younger, that had a sport touring bike, that wanted something sporty. Well, I didn't end up finding this person. This person found me. I can tell you right now, it's not a VFR 800. This is a bigger bike. It is a sport touring bike, a lot bigger engine. It's a 1400cc inline 4. So when we get there and I get her loaded up, or in between, whatever, I'm excited because it's more bike than I was looking to get, because I didn't want to spend this much money. But this guy had an FZ before and regretted getting rid of it for what he has now. So he's taken a loss on it to trade me for my bike, because my bike's almost identical to what his looked like, and mine's super clean and low miles, and nobody's been offering me what my bike is worth. So my stuff, I won't sell it for less than what it's worth. So anyways, when we get there, I'll show you it, but that's what the deal turned out to be. Trading my bike, plus I'm adding 500 on top. That helps a little bit, but it's still, his bike is worth way more than my bike. So I'm excited.
Let's go!
Hey, I got a confession. Been losing all momentum. Just because it's easy, but that don't make it better. I wanna dig my hands deep down in the dirt. Take a walk along the street if I'm feeling deserted.
Alright, we are here at the destination. The guy's running late. That was nice of him. He messaged me shortly after I left my house, said he was getting ready. Then, an hour before I got here, he texted me and said, running late, just now leaving. This is really nice. Anyways, I'm here, and I really expected the social distancing to be extreme here, because this is right by the border of Pennsylvania, New York, and that's a hot area right now, and this town's a hot area, and really expected the social distancing to be like a lot better than it is. Like, nobody here seems to really care. I'm at Wawa and there are people sitting there. I mean, it's packed. Actually, I moved
from Wawa. It's over there. But the store was packed. I didn't go in. There's people hanging out outside, and there's one guy came out, got in his old pickup truck, and threw half of his sandwich out the window on the ground like he didn't even care. Oh, where I live, it's like we only have not even 10 cases yet, and like it's like everybody's being real cautious and being distant, and there's hardly anybody out. Like here is a hot area. I can understand it now. Maybe it's just me, but this is very irritating. He's not here yet. I'm borrowing a trailer. This isn't my trailer. It's just a smaller trailer for bikes, and I have to have it back at a certain time. Originally told him I wanted to meet him here at 9, and then he said, can we do 10? Okay, so I said 10 will work still. It is now 10:30, and he's still not here yet. And he was the one who contacted me about this trade, so this is very irritating to me, but if he shows up, it'll be worth it. I'm gonna give him maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'm just leaving, make him regret it. He made it. Everything went as planned. We're loaded up. We're headed home. Check out the Tiburon, the flex on that. This, my friends, is a 2013 Concours 14. It's a 1400cc sport touring bike. It has all kinds of goodies. It has traction control and ABS, which I don't really care for, but you know what? It's there, whatever. I don't really know how to pronounce the brand of this exhaust, but it's an aftermarket carbon fiber exhaust, which is very nice. It has locking and removable side bags. You unlock this and you pull this and the bag opens, or you unlock it and lift this lever up and you lift the bag right off. It also has a power windscreen, which you can bring this windscreen up to block the wind or leave it down so you get more wind. It has adjustable headlights. You can adjust them up and down right here with a touch of your hand. It has heated hand grips, and they work amazing. They work really, really good. I didn't notice until I got home, but it has one of these communication boxes on it. If you have one of those, I don't even know what they are, but it's like a intercom system, so you can talk to your buddies while you're riding. You put it on your helmet, or if you have two riders, it looks like you can plug them both in, and you can talk to each other, and then you don't have to worry about yelling at them. But yeah, I told you guys I was looking for a sport touring bike, and to find somebody that wanted to trade a sport touring bike for a naked sport bike was like nobody. This guy got a hold of me, and he had an FZ and got this and regretted getting rid of his FZ. This thing is freaking nice. I took it out. It is way heavier than I gave it credit for, but it's still very manageable. This thing is just under 700 pounds. It's like 688 pounds, where my FZ was like in the 300 range. So it's completely different. But from what I can tell right now, it is very comfortable to ride, and this is going to be a great bike for a long time. It's 1 year older than my FZ, and it has a lot higher miles, but the bike itself is worth a lot more than mine was. Well, not a lot, but it's worth more than mine was. This has 16,500 miles on it. I didn't feel bad about the trade. I felt pretty good because he rode it to meet me, and he was about a 2-hour ride from where we met at. So, I mean, there's really not much to be worried about there whenever it comes to that, because I knew he drove it that far. He rode with his dad, and his pappas was actually in his dad's name, so it was a good thing he could sign it over to me. The color, I love the color. It is a metallic black. If you can get it in the sunlight or get it to focus, there you go. Very metallic. But we need to take it out for a ride and see how she does. First, I had to go get the title work taken care of, because it came from another state, so Title work has to be done. I won't get a title for it until the DMV opens back up, but as long as the title work is done and I have a slip that I did it, then we're legal to go. So I'm going to go get that done right now. I'm going to grab my GoPro and hopefully my mount and everything and put on my helmet. We'll get some running shots. Alright, so I'm going to use this metal case with a safety strap on it for my GoPro. The GoPro battery was dead, but I got an aftermarket battery in there, a different brand. It says it's at 97%. I don't really believe it. These batteries don't last that long. So, and then this middle mount's metal, but these are plastic, so I'm just kind of worried about this. And also, when it's inside of this case, for some reason it messes up the sound quality. So we'll see how it turns out, but I'm going to use that. And just like that, we're back. I had the bags off. It was easier to get it into the garage that way. Here's what it looks like with the bags off. It looks like a big sport bike with a tail trunk. I need to do some rearranging in here, but yeah, love the bike. It's so comfortable. It's like riding. It's like the Cadillac of motorcycles, but it rips. It really does. Real excited for this. Look how wide that is. It keeps the wind off of you. Put the windscreen up, and you can. It was pretty cold out today, and yeah, it was pretty nice. I did find it has active eco mode. If you have it on, the fans are running because I got it warm. Yeah, she's pretty warm from running. But if you hold this trigger in, puts it in eco mode, I get better gas mileage. So it's an active eco mode, and it also cuts power below 4,000 RPMs. And these bags are very nice. They're this handle right here. You can see how that works. That locks the bag, and it also locks it onto the bike. So if I put this on here and latch it, let's get this bag on here. It's a two-handed job. This latches onto there, plus these go in. So let me get it in place. Okay, in place. Put that down, lock it. It's on there.
But that's going to be the end of this episode. Ooh.
Next episode, we're going to go get these Accord parts. And we're going to slap it back together, and then it'll be done. Get it out of here. So, if you like the Concours 1400, give this video a thumbs up. If you never made it past a scooter because you can't work a clutch, give this video a thumbs down. And if you haven't yet, consider subscribing. Go check out my merch on my Teespring page. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Unwrapped.